Hello, hello. Let's get to working. All right. So, oh yeah, I need to open chat pad. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. Just opening up chat here. There we go. Now I can see chat. And let's open up. So, I think we've done pretty much everything. Got the design on the back, which I think looks pretty good, honestly. There's just one more pass we're gonna do. Should be quick. We're just gonna add wrinkles to a few things. So go to, this will just be for the clothes. I'm gonna go to here. This will be kind of like the shadow layer we've made, which goes over everything. So I'll duplicate this template. We'll call it folds. And then it'll be color and height. We want to add a paint layer. And in the brushes, OM dash. I think I really want to buy another set of brushes like this. It's just, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not what I want, I think. There we go. Now we'll do something like that. But then more importantly for the layer is to take the height and just kind of press it in. Something like that. Lower the, what happens if we turn off the color? All right, just get some nice wrinkles. I do think we need a little bit of the color though. Well, I wish I could make a mask for just the color. That'd be cool. Doesn't exist yet. All right, there we go. All right, that's some nice blending there. And we just repeat. We just go find other spots to add this. Rinse, repeat again and again until we have what we're going for. But this just adds a lot of believability to the thing. Actually, spots like this. That's strong there. Oh. 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 Just very importantly, the sides here. Oh, getting caught on something. All right, I think that adds a lot. Most importantly is having it blend nicely with everything. All right. And I am just using the same one over and over again. I found that this is the best one. There really isn't anything to compare it with in this set of clones. Maybe on the knees, I'll use a different one. Kind of match that like V shape. Then it's just right back to this. Not a fan of that. Always looks good on very glossy surfaces. Love that. Something like this. Oh yeah, look at that. So good. Tasty. Oh, a follow from Lovitato. Thank you, Lovitato. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. We're working on Avatar work today. Got a lot of good progress today. A lot of fun stuff. Mostly just putting the finishing touches on this texture. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Always open to them. And I'm hoping my stream should be showing chat, but sometimes it messes up. Okay, and let's switch to a different something would look more like a bag. This. Just some like wrinklage. That. And we'll go in and just lightly. Definitely don't want it on the buckle. All right, but I think that looks pretty darn good. If we had some vertical ones, like this, I'd add them to my sashes there. Maybe I can do that on the UV map. So which one's which? Which one's the sash? We'll do this on its own layer so I can erase if I mess up. Oh, oops. I didn't realize I had turned that down. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Wrinkles are fun. Wrinkles are really fun. All right, sorry, getting distracted. So painting, sash. Something like this. So which one's which? I believe this is this one. Right here. Do something like this. It must go this way. Perfect. And then just a little bit more wrinklage. Right there. Just a little bit lighter. All right, decent. Then back to the other sash, which I think is this one here. That's this loop. Just do our usual one. Why not? It works best. And that was not the usual. Oh, that was here. They did, huh? That actually looks pretty good. And let's go back and redo it. A little too much. Needs to be blurred each time. So I do this, and then I get my eraser. I erase it a little bit. Go back to my brush. Swap it for a different one. All right, not bad. Do some spot touch-ups. Okay. But then back to the one we actually wanted to start with. This one here. So we'll do that. Da, 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 da. No. Actually, that's not bad. Maybe a vertical pinch. Wrinkle. Okay. But now more importantly is that we erase this influence from all the other spots that we don't want there to be influence on. Let me make sure to set this to linear dodge. And then we go through, and this one we don't want to touch, so these three, it's outside. And we'll set it to this. Boom. Boom. That work as unintended. No. Probably because I did the wrong value. Yes. Yes, there we go. Okay. So now the influence should be constrained. Everything but the sashes. So just rename this sash folds. Oh. Okay. I think we're good for now. So let's go ahead, save, file, export textures, get them into Unity. All right. So now we're going back here because I realized there are some things I need to add. If we go to export textures, we're using Poyome P4. P4. So this one does not have a mask. We're going to create that now. V, and this will be mask A. It'll be, oops, so it's a gray channel, and we want to pull it from our users, user 0. It's right there, gray channel, save, save, save. Then we add here user channel 0. So nothing has user channel 0. In fact, we can display it here. We can see that nothing has it. We're going to go to our base level. We're going to ensure literally nothing has it. Here, at least. And then I think we'll probably want to add it to the mask, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We'll have a nice custom matte cap for the face. But anyway, let's go forwards. We will make one for the eyeball. And we'll do eye shape. And this is my eyeball mask. Very useful. All right, onto the body itself, which is actually why I started doing this. Oh, excuse me. I'm so burpy. I just ate, so feeling too full. Don't like feeling this full. First we add the channel. Then we go to the base layer. Add it. I want to see it too. There we go. We're targeting the arms here. So we'll want to go to Robo Arm, Ball, and there we go. All right, just a few things masked. And we'll also do the mask itself. Everything but the string. So Slayer, light, except for the string. That's just the chords here. One more layer. And we'll say mask string user 0 mask. A lot of masks. Masks. Bing, bing, boom, boom. There we go. All right. Interesting. Except for the tusks. Now export again. This time we'll have a few additional textures. Save. Turn here. All right. So we'll start with the body. On the body, we have the ability to add a matte cap texture, which is very useful. But we do want to limit it again to a certain spot right here. No. Right here. So it's just affecting these. And then we'll add the matte cap itself. We have a variety. Choose something that looks interesting. Those are all nice. That looks odd. I like this one. Okay, so try that. Just want to adjust it. Instead of a replace blend, we do a mixed blend. So that way we can retain some of the qualities. All right, now it should look a little more interesting when it's lodged in there, lodged into the arm. Ooh, I forgot to do the cord. Darn. That's okay. Let's continue on. For eyeball, what we're going to do is actually remove the base texture here and add it instead as a decal. Here. And that's so I can add a small amount of depth. Not a lot, just enough so that we need more. And we also, I think we can set this to 0 tiled. Shouldn't tile. But I could add an A, go back here, go to the eyes, and on our base layer, we add, well, would that actually prevent, let's see, 0.025. Yeah, there we go. What? Oh, see how there's a little depth there? That's kind of what I was going for. All right, that looks good. Perfect. Next, I might do a matte cap for the hair as well. Yeah, if I could do like a zigzag matte cap, so it gets like some sort of anime kind of quality to it, that could work quite well. Now for the clothes, I did add a matte cap mask for the mask. So we'll add that now. Close mask. And then we'll do something glossy, something like this. Hang on, I'm not streaming. Oh, sorry. All right, that looks quite good. That really looks like a ceramic now. Yes. Ooh, tasty. I wish these looked more green though. They seem so desaturated, which is a little bit of a bummer. I go to settings. I mean, they're a little desaturated here too. So there's a little bit of that. I don't want that. It's probably from this or this. No. Okay, so it's in the mask. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so it's just that the mask for the tusks. No, it's something else. What is that? B. Club bag. It's this little spot right here, which I can see why it's not included. Or I mean to say, I see that there's a mismatch. And huh. All right. Okay. It's a little bit annoying. And I don't think if anything else is contributing to it. It's just the base layer showing through. Oh, but if I didn't, okay, there we go. Got it. All right, fixed. Now we want to adjust the color itself. So I selected this color, and if we look at the reference, it matches, but it just doesn't show up quite as green. It might be that I'm slightly colorblind, so I might just be missing that, but I want to make it a little bit more green, like that. Yes. Yes. All right. Save. Oh, and then for the body in our robo arm, do need to include string. This guy right here. This little thing. Oh, we're still missing the little danger placard as well. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. That looks pretty good already, honestly. Honestly. But we'll add a little bit. I think some strips could work quite well. Something like that. And tile it even more. Maybe a little rotation. And then go to height here. And we'll just lower it so that 50-50 on that. I think it's okay, but just okay. Save. Return to Unity. This should be a little more green. Yay. Okay, I like that. And then we got a little texture on the cable now. And last thing, this little placard. So in the reference, oops. We got this danger placard. That's exactly what we're going to add right here. Oh, I feel kind of gross right now. Ugh. Okay. So, make a folder. This will be robo text or danger sign. And in here, just do a fill for now. I'm going to make it bright red so we can see it. And then we mask, and then we fill. In that fill, make sure it's that. No repeat. And then our goal is to center it onto the arm. It's going to warp this way. So instead of doing UV projection, we're going to do planar projection. And then we are going to shrink it down, grab it, and slap it onto the arm. So, you know, rotate it until it shows up. What? Where is it? Ah, I always forget. It needs to be Specto 1 or something like that. 3D projection settings. One, no, that's fine. Tiling offset 0. Hate that tab does that. 0. But what's going on? All right, we're redoing this. There's something odd about that's happened before, and I haven't figured out why it does that. Just likes to do that sometimes. If I adjust it in the 2D view and then bring it in, it seems to get a little funky. All right, grab it right there. All right, it's not clipping through anything. A little bit more rectangular. Okay, now we can go into properties here. So I think we just need color and height for right now. We'll give it a bit, raise it up a little bit, like so. Let's actually have it replace when it comes to height. Be nice to have just a little bit of textural difference here. Also like to do filter bevel. Just a tiny, tiny amount. Just blur then. Blur 1.05. I just want to get rid of these jagged edges. I suppose in 4K. No, we are in 4K. Ah. Interesting. Well, that would explain why my computer was so slow. In a few moments. Oh, that's funny. All right. Whatever. So we do that. Now we would like to make this color. It's a gray. That definitely metallic. And we'll do another layer here for the yellow paint. Just give it a mask. Oh. Then we do a fill, then we do stripes. Boop. And here we can just turn up the amount of stripes, we should be fine. Maybe not. Tile. Yeah, there we go. Say 12. Pretty close. And, maybe we will give it just a little difference in texture. Slight amount of height. Just a smidge. That's no. All right, and then we just need some text that says danger. So another fill. Color, black. And black mask. Then we have a fill. And in that fill, we're just going to copy this mask. And we're going to paste it here. No, wrong mask. We want this mask, copy, paste it right there. But swap the fill, or we'll input into the fill text. Alpha text. Oh, it's funny. There's literally a caution one. Is there just a danger one? Okay, perfect. That's funny. There we go. And then lastly, one more fill. Danger sign bolts. We add a mask. This one will be painting. So we just want to go to our alpha shape. This one. Perfect. And we go here. Both. 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 And we go to the material. Of course, we give it some height, maybe inwards. Make it metallic. Make it dark too. Not rough. So we got some difference there. And we're good. Oh boy. Dude, I'm very pleased with the mask. Looks amazing. It's gonna be fun to add the emblem. Might do another matte cap just for the arm metal too. And thinking of the metallic. There is no metallic being contributed to our materials, which is a bit of a bug. Actually, let's look at the textures. I know that we do have a metallic. We just need to add it. So, perfect. We go here to our reflection and specular. We're going to add it here, our metallic body, metallic, confirm merge, metallic 1. Yes, much better. Okay, yeah, that looks much nicer. Yes. Yes. Now we'll do clothes. Clothes. We go here and we find the metallic map. Clothes don't have much metallic on them, but you know, do a little bit, a few spots. Yeah. All right. All right, those are just inside out. They'll be fine. This needs to be smoothed out in the side here. Maybe just lower the color intensity. That's all we need to do. Yeah, a little blur, a little color intensity. Fine. All right, so back here. Boom, boom, close. Ooh. Smoother. There we go. Save. File. Export. Export. Save. Turn here. Improved. Well. Okay. Why? It's funny. All right, let's add some rim lighting to our clothing. Just play with that stylized look. Pretty subtle. Definitely makes it look very glossy. But it also really helps pull out a lot of those highlights or the folds. So I'm kind of okay with that. Gives the clothes a nice fall off. I like that. All right, so we'll leave that in for sure. And now we will save our textures, close that. We're going to go into Blender and pull our character together to one spot so that everything is in its correct position. So we'll save a backup copy before we do so. And we'll call this painted. Should just be able to hit Alt-G. So close. So far. Damn it. Oh, that's okay. This should be the right position. May I all that may need some adjustment. That's okay. Looks like he's got a thong right now. All right. And then we can go ahead and delete these. Select everything, hit Shift N. Just ensure the normals are correct. Extra set of eyeballs we can delete. All right, so select everything, File, Export, FBooks, V2 into Unity. Damn, the boots look good. The boots look good. Nude. Back design also looks very good. Excuse me. The clear coat on the clothes. There's no coat. I'm tired. Only two more. Only 2 more hours though. This will go quick. I do need to lean more on Wyoming texture for some of these tiling elements. That looks cool though. Man, that looks really cool. I like that. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into characters UVs. And we're going to create a new UV map. We'll call this, I forget what they call it in the shader, UV tile discard. So UV tile discard. And so in our UV, which we can see here, we'll go to our UV view, tool, image, where is it? Should be in basically view. We're in edit mode. Where is it? That's odd. There used to be some view options for. Maybe that was in one of the add-ons. UV. Magic UV, perhaps? I thought it was standard. All right. It doesn't really matter. I can just move them manually. So we've got our character, and basically we want to be able to hide certain portions of the body. Things that shouldn't render when the clothes are on. All right, that looks good. Now for the portion over here. All right, now with these ones selected, make sure live unwrap is off. We're just going to do GZ, GZ, GY. Okay. Okay. Save. File. Export. FBX. Okay. And now we have this UV tile discard. From UV1, should be able to. I'm in the clothes. I want to be in the body. I actually want to hide some of the robo arm too. Oh, I have to spell it exactly the same. All right, but that prevents any chance of the body clipping through the clothing. Hey, Kyomri, I'm sorry, you may have sent this message quite a while ago, but I see your message there. Hello, Kyomri. Mm. All right, now for our matte cap texture, I do want to change this to double sided. That should look a bit nicer. Yeah. Or pitch. No, that all looks good. I don't care. Dun, 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 dun. So I think we'll want to make a matte cap texture also for the hair. And then we need to get into making additional features. A little emblem for the gas mask. Because with the gas mask, where is it? Here, we have this symbol. And this symbol should highlight or glow while the character is talking. Like that should change. So we want to do that. So let's go into our object here and we'll create UV map. Yeah, that should be fine. And in this one, we're going to select this and make it really big. Fit to bounds option. UV, constrained to image bounds. Center. Selected cursor, selected pixels, transform, resize. No, there is one in here. UV toolkit. Line, arrange, fit to bounds. There we go. All right. Camera. Hey, hello. I can never figure out glow tone, so I'll be watching closely then. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I think you'll get a kick out of it. I'll move that down there. Technically everything. Select just the clothes. And we are not everything has a UV01 though. Well, that's okay. Not everything has a UV01 right now, so it shouldn't be affected by this. I believe. Okay, so then we just select this one, and we're going to say UV export UV layout, and this will be into the textures folder. Pix, close, mask, light, UV layout. 1024 is fine. Save. Okay. Now, Photoshop. Photoshop time. Perfect. And we'll make 2048 by 2048 image. We're going to paste this in here. Then we're also going to save this here. Mask, light, save. All right. Bring in that texture. Bye. Boom. All right. So now we know where to put it. This is the symbol I'm going to put on there. So this, copy, paste. Should be something right around there. And we just erase everything that doesn't need to be there. Wow. And then we just invert the background. And we've got our missive texture. So file, export, PNG, mask light, and missive. I really should overwrite this directly. Grab, drop. Then we go to Pix Close. We go to the second emissive. We tell it to listen to UV1. And then we drop in emission. I export my character. I don't think I did. File, export FBX. Why is it opening? Go here. It's in this UV01. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so it is messing up my other UVs, which is a little annoying. And it's rotated. It's kind of cool, actually. But so we'll need to make UV maps for everything else. For now, we'll just pretend like that's not happening. And what? Rotate 60 degrees. Right about there or something. Oh, actually, this is what I had selected. Wait, this is the one I selected? Is it flipped? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, I should rotate it back. I could just grab the image if I wanted to, but I'm being lazy. Well, laziness is pretty relative. It is flipped. Damn it. All right, so x, sx negative 1. No. No, it's right. That's okay. It has to be facing the right way. All right, let's not get into this weird guessing game. Let's go grab the image. Open. textures, mask light emissive. There we go. Easy. I don't have to make it so hard on myself. All right, all right, all right. I'm actually going to go back and we're going to change this by taking our background and turning the opacity to 10%. So that way there's still RGB values of black, but the alpha is there. That's important. That's important. Let me delete this. Drag it in again. All right. So it'll look exactly the same, except that I can now also add it as a decal onto the close, and then it should help. Oh wait, I don't even need to do. I forgot. I don't even need to do that. Just go to, because decals can also be emissive, if I remember correctly. They can. Okay, perfect. We'll just do that. There we go. Use UV1. Bada boom. And then emission strength of 1. And this is what we'll play with to add the talking. All right. And then I could just say mask channel A. Oh, thought that worked. That's okay. I can fix that decal later. It doesn't have to be a worry. Actually, let's just go ahead and hide the body. Just looking at this. Select everything. Can I copy this to selected? No. Then what I'll do instead is we're just going to mesh everything and combine it. And now the clothes are just one object. Perfect. Boom. There we go. All right. I think I'll make the mask a little bit greener. I do wish this edge showed up a bit more. That's okay. Now, what I also wanted to know was for the normals. I know I can add additional normals. where do I do info, blah, blah, blah. Color masking. So when I enable normals, I don't think that's quite what I want. No, no, no. No, no, no. Might be. Let's double check. Let's go check the Poyomi documentation. So I have mask. Enable normal maps for each of the 4 masked areas. Okay. So I could add a mask here through the RGBA color masking. Right, which uses a RGB texture with 3 masks. So R is a mask, G is a mask, B is a mask. Okay. No, this works fine. This works fine. That's only if I really wanted to add more normals. I don't think it's necessary for this. It already looks pretty dope. Okay, but I do want to add more matte caps. So close this. We're going to go back into Substance Painter for a little bit. Second monitor anymore. Probably for the best. Keeps me focused. All right. What was I going to do? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go to the bottom. Actually, first, edit, export textures. I'm going to go to output templates, Poyomi V4. We're going to add another mask. This will be mask B, and it will use user 1. Okay. Save. And now in the body, we can enable user 1. I'm going to switch to mask so I can see this. Or user 1 so I can see this. Layer, space, body. User 1 will be completely black. Like that. But then the hair will be white. Perfect. So that's exactly what we want. We'll go ahead and file, export textures, export. My substance has been having issues SES cache at 93%, but it's empty folder and empty hard drive. That might be your memory. your RAM. What you can do is just output one at a time. So if you have perhaps multiple sets of textures, you could just turn them off and just do one at a time. But honestly, Substance is a memory hog, both for your RAM and your and exporting. it it will take everything. Net. We are in close matcap. No, we want to be in body. Matcap 1. It said you can only add 2 matcaps. Such a good look. Anyway, so pix body mask B. Boom. Why can't I see it? Because default, so it's turned off. And cap. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I need like 6 mat caps. I know. I'll look into it. It's never been like this. Interesting. They do kind of twist your arm on the updates. So potentially there was an update. Um, oh yeah, like this. Okay, at least we can test what it may look like. So this isn't what I was hoping for. It's a little too slippery. But a little bit might go a long way. Top pitch, UTS style. I think I like the double-sided the most. Normal to use, vertex or pixel. Doesn't matter with this. Well, let's check the mat caps. What other mat caps do we have that might look nice? Just something to make the hair be a little nicer. Yeah, that looks good. Something soft. Looks kind of like cotton candy. I'll have to get the client's feedback on that one. But I like it. All right. So next step is we do need to go in and make sure we've got our normals squared away. Because that does not look good right there. Back to Blender. Let's get the clothing and turn on normals 180. All right. And go in and mark sharp what needs to be sharp. That's an Engon right there. That looks good. Right. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. All right, all right, all right. Do, 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 do. All right, shoes. We're actually going to take this shoe, Control L, and delete it. The caps. I always forget. It's really annoying, but curves in Blender do not merge their caps. Something to watch out for. Excuse me. But now we're going to add some sharps here on this part. A bit of this, a little bit of that. Boom. Mark sharp. Boom. Yes. I always like doing this for the shoes. It's fun to have these nice clean cuts on them. I really, really like how the shoe turned out. I'll show you again in just a moment, but there's little wrinkles on it that just catch the light so well. I do like a good boot. Probably my favorite item of clothing. All right, so let's go back here. Select the character, file, export FBX to. Ah, that is the wrong type. Oh, then back to here. Yes, clean. Oh yeah, delicious. No. So I think we'll need to make some blend shapes to hide the strap of the belt here. It's not clipping through. We also need to edit this here. Okay. A few things to do. That works well, actually. Maybe a little stretched on the UVs, but it's a quick solution. Should probably just delete those. Okay, that's set up nicely. Now for back here. O G oh my. Just kind of have to squish it in there, huh? Yep. Same with the sash here. This needs to go under. All right. That should serve us. Now for the clothing, we have the UV map here, UV map 01, but we actually need a UV tile discard map as well. We're going to have to be careful because how we combine everything together in the end. I have to keep that cognizant. Cognizant. Ugh. All right, but for now, we're okay. And what we want to do is we want to create Can I copy this one first? Oh, perfect. So UV tile discard. And we want to select just the mask first. And we'll do GY. GY. So it's a 4x4 grid. So GY3. Oh. Is it like that? I still remember having more options here. Could be more than that. All right, let's go here. Blender UV. What do they call that? Where you UDIM. UDIM. Settings. View. Image editor, UV editor. Sidebar, image, UDIM tiles. Image. Ah, 2.82. Blender UDIM 3.3. So I should still be able to see it. Image editor, you can remember all modes, sidebar, image, UDIM. Blender, UDIM, settings, missing. You mean the grids? It's inside the overlays. Now I can do GY3. Oh, that's why it's not. Of course, constrain image bounds. So actually, that's what the problem was. But it's good to figure out that I actually have this. All right. So now we can hide the mask. I would also like to be able to have the shirt or vest be its own option to hide. So we put it in the second one. You could just hide everything. So file, export, FBX. This is the second index. Or index 2, second doesn't right. Using the word second gets confusing, referring to index. So we'll need to make another view that gets rid of just the upper waist. And then I think I'd like to make just one simple blend shape to make the pants a little bit bigger so that they do cover up the waist. Boom, 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 boom. So back to the body. Back to the body. Oh, so actually, we want both the arm and the body. Looking at this, we can see that we're missing one little face. Hello. Yeah, what's that? Okay. Did you get everything survived? That's good. All right, but now we'll select the legs, everything below the pant line. Where did the pants end? Right there. Oh, no, no, go for it. There, basically. Hard to see, but this is the belt. Something like that. That's a little bit easier to see. Okay, so yeah, now we can see the pant line quite easily. So we can go a little bit higher. It's awkward because it makes these jagged points. Not quite a fan of that, but that's all right. Anyway, we'll move it down one. And we'll export the full body, our avatar. And now with the body, we should be able to disable just the legs. And again, we're going to make a blend shape to have the pants expand and cover up these jagged portions. See where the pants will be. And then we can hide the upper body. So together, we can hide both these portions and have the shirt on. I suppose with this setup, wait, we could also yeah, that's funny. We can also the pants. I don't know if I'll give that option to the client, but it is possible. Well, we'll talk to them. That's funny. Anyway, but now we have control because I did all this work on the arm, shoulder. It'd be so sad if you couldn't show the arm off because it's got such a cool texture where it attaches to the body. So. All right. That looks pretty dope. Pretty cool character. I like how the bag came out. Nice and wrinkled. Got an interesting pattern on it. Just feels lustrous. It'd be nice to have some sort of ridge or something on the bottom of the boot. Some sort of texture there. That'd be a little nice. Not that you're really going to see the bottom very often, but yeah, that's pretty much it for texturing. Let me think. There's only one thing I can think to add, and that is parallax for the eyes. So we'll say eyes parallax. And this is a fun effect. So go here, select the eye. I'm actually going to go to the decal, get rid of any depth that might be there, and go to post UV modifiers, parallax, height. All right. Let's drop this in there. Right now, it's not working as intended. It's the opposite. Yeah. So we want to open up this image. Invert it and save. And then I think we'll also blur it. Gaussian. Or like that. Gaussian. Select invert. Filter. Blur. Gaussian. Pretty sure. And another blur. But just a little. Just to kind of smooth out that edge right there. All right. Save. Return. Boom. All right. Now we're doing something. Now we're searching for words. All right. This is fun because you get this nice parallax effect, which is very cool. I always love how this comes out. Just turn up the amount of steps. Huh. Steps doing that with the curvature, I mean? Yeah. Gotcha. All right, so we still get depth that way, but I prefer it this way. Anyway, strength up. All right. Da, da, da. Dang, he looks cool. Look at that. Look at those little boot wrinkles. Delicious. Very satisfying. Okay, we need to tweak that a little bit. Right there, there's a little clip through with the belt. And then I believe something else was clipping the collar right there. Okay, so a few more tweaks to be made. I'd rather move the belt than the vest. And then for up here, I believe. Oh, I swear there was something poking through here last time. I don't see it though. All right. Bada boom, bada bing, bam. I didn't see anything poking through there. All right. Now the belt's fixed. Everything's looking so good. I can't wait to put dynamics on here. This will have dynamics. That will. I think the we'll have make this have dynamics too. Yeah, should be a blast. Very excited to do it. Hair looks good, nice and glossy. Eyes look good. Okay, Say. Also, my commissions are open. If anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to me through the links below. I have a website, samdutter.com. Can I remember? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let me double check. Wait. I feel like I've reached out to you, but I didn't get a clear understanding of what was. I forgot a lot. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. I was like, did I miss something? But no, that's totally fine. No worries. It just goes like that sometimes. All right. I think we're just moving on to rigging now. So let's start rigging. I'm gonna file, save a copy, and we're gonna do this. Boom, boom, 09 pre-rigging. Save. Not so much issues with the internet, so I couldn't really do much. Hey, that's totally fine. Hopefully the snow lets up and can have direct access. So we have this body that we hid. This is a backup version of the character, but the character is fully rigged. And we have a rig here, which does not seem to match the character anymore. That's a little disappointing. How can we fix that? So in our rig, let's double check its settings. Here, -29 Celsius last night. My goodness, that's nuts. I actually can't imagine that. That sounds terrifying. It's like the whole character just shrank. So do this, 0.6 S. It's not quite how it went, is it? Is it? So for the spine, I only want 3, please. Thank you. You get to -45, but that's rare. Oh my goodness. I'm not built for that. I can tell you right now. California bones would just freeze right up. I'd just be dead. So we're just lining everything up right here. Hoping to get everything in the correct position. The rig that we need. Would it have been easier to just do the smart rigging? Yeah, I do have the my website form, but it is geared more towards people who haven't What am I trying to say? Who are just starting to commission me. That makes sense. What I'm trying to say. Or it's from like it's for mostly just for a from scratch avatar. It's not really about like custom work or anything like that. Also, this is the Auto Rig Pro, and it's great. It's actually super awesome. Definitely think it's one of the better investments I've made in uh, for VR chat. Like, there's just so much time saving. This Auto Rig Pro has a direct to Unity export. It's like you don't need to even what am I trying to say? You don't. It just takes the AutoRig Pro skeleton and makes a Unity skeleton. It's perfect. It's great. I love that. Um, doesn't add unnecessary bones. You can keep bones if you want them, but you can also get rid of them. And if you have custom bones and stuff, it'll recognize that too. Um, there's setup for it. There's certainly things to learn about it. Like it's not just a what am I trying to say? Like it's still a system that you have to learn. But I do think that it for what is needed for VR chat, it's worth it. I think this is how you set it up. And then we will go ahead and no eyeball object overwrite existing rig. No, I want a new rig. Okay, I'll add the eyeballs. Go. But yeah, and then I'll show you in a second. But the setup is really cool because you can add. So it has this like reference skeleton, which is similar to like Rigify, but you can kind of set up these, um, just whatever kind of limbs you want. It's really open. It's really powerful. It's really powerful. And look at that. It just automatically sets up the hand bones for you. Mwah! Chef kiss. Perfect. Usually you just want to add just a tiny bit of bend to them. just a tiny bit so it knows where to go. Yeah, it's like I didn't add those bones. It just did all that for me. The weighting still, it's still kind of hit or miss there, but what if you had 4 arms? So there's this add limb option, and you can just add another arm. And then you just parent it to like the chest, or you could have an arm on your leg if you wanted to. But yeah, you can see it has ears, tail, breast, and then these spline chains right here, and those would be for like anything else that you want to control. So I'll probably make a few for the hair, and then those will be what I attach the fizz bones to. And you can also just add in twist bones. All right, I think that's good. Okie dokie. So now that we've done that, we will match to rig. This is the rig it generates. And then since this character is already weighted, I believe I can just parent right away. Hopefully. Oh, that's odd. Usually we got some IK stuff going on there. Oh, there's no twist bones. I didn't have twist bones on the previous armature. Darn. So Alt P, clear parent, and we'll just do it from scratch. Might as well. Select both the eyeballs and the body. Select skin, bind. But this is what I'm going to be using moving forward, because since it has this direct Unity export option, there's a lot of utility there. But as well, not only that, but if I record motion capture in VR chat, I can use this rig to retarget, which is pretty cool. And it does a pretty good job of just an initial rigging. So you can see the teeth are moving, but for the most part, the jaw's already like in place. Got these nice eye sliders. And this is what I'll use to make the expressions, because you can just pose the skeleton. Yeah. And you just pose the skeleton and then bake the face. Okay, so definitely some mapping to do. But we have the twist bones. That's very nice. We can now go to the skeleton. White paint. Just want to see what groups were waiting. So, arm, twist, out, stretch. Go here, viewport, in front. Shoulder gyration. This character is mirrored, so I should not worry about having to redo things. Boom, because everything will be mirrored. Perfect. And I'll take this one. Limit that influence of the shoulder. Blend it back a little bit. Interesting. So these all have twists. Performance ranking. Da, da, da. Constraints. It doesn't say anything about constraints. Can I add an unlimited amount of constraints? VR chat constraint. Constraint. So we know we can add that. That should be fun. I do have quite a few twist bones. I'm assuming this is also thigh twist, stretch, leg stretch, leg twist. I guess it makes sense that the twist bones are opposite the forearm. The new SDK makes them more optimized, so put more, I think. Okay, heck yeah. Well, that's good to hear. We definitely should be able to add a ton because they're pretty low cost compared to most things in Unity. Need to go to item, tool. I have to go out and into pose mode. And then go tool. IK. And IK. And IK. IK. Alright, that should be pretty much the full character now. Awesome. Then back to weight painting. Awesome. Now I should be able to grab that. Yay. All right, that's pretty good pinching there. I think the knee is a little bending a little too much there. Maybe we'll go the other direction. I'm going to paint it out, blend it back a little, then use, that's really, really strong. This one, two, weight down. We want overlap on the top, on the front, I should say. Like that. And less overlap on the back. So we want it to pinch. Then here, 3, right about there. Move this down. Blur, 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 blur. Blur, 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 blur. Yes. Much better. Still kind of this bulge. I'm not really a fan of that. But I guess that is actually how the knee is shaped. So I would probably need to go in and actually adjust the topology. Okay, that's fine then. And then for the butt, way too much dunk going on right now. Way too much dunk. The dunk is too strong. Maybe that's more about how the knee is, or the hip is positioned. Might be better to add a bone for the butt so that it really maintains its position. Usually I do. Definitely a challenge to see what's going on here. Come on. Paint. Yeah. Okay. I will have to adjust the position of the hip. It does seem to be in an odd spot relative to the body. So we will go back here, edit. think it just needs to be lower. Out to the side a little bit, something like that. All right. Yeah, that feels like a more reasonable spot. Still moving very fully the whole leg. Actually, back one more time. Edit reference bones. Let's make some butt bones. Boom, boom. This will be C underscore butt. No, I just renamed the whole rig to butt. That's not what I wanted. I like that. Hmm. Butt. Okay. Match to rig. We've got way too many buttons. All right, or control handles. Can I limit that? Oh, I hit match to rig again. Shouldn't do anything. Limb options. IK spline count. 2. Curve, smoothness. D4. Update transforms, yeah. Advanced. Controller frequency. 0 or 1. I guess is all we can do. Just take this one, delete it, delete, and then duplicate. Actually, back up again to say last time I disabled things, it didn't really go away. I want to make sure they're just gone. Okay. Talk about over-engineered. I just want 2 bones. Ah, fuck. Reference bones. Delete that. Grab this one. Limb options. Simple. Okay. If I add a bone, what happens? Just like this. I really should back this up. I guess I did already. Boop. Okay, you will be C underscore but 1.l. Damn it. Pix. Sure. Whatever. That doesn't matter. They changed the bone name. Then ensure that is to the correct one. Control P. Offset. Select bone. Armature. Symmetraz. Now match to rig. Huh. Simple but option. If only. Totally missed that. Rodrigo's 11. Thank you so much for the follow. If you are there hanging out with us, I know that's about 10 minutes ago, but appreciate the follow. I'm surprised I didn't hear it. Very much appreciated though. These have different options. These are only the bones that I made. And if I delete, say, this one, and then we go back to rig, is it there? If it is, that means there's some sort of hidden data that I don't know. Yes, both there. So my problem was when I deleted the bones initially. So I'm going to go back to here. Edit reference bones and make sure we do to save. Save. And now, just before we add any other bones again, match to rig. So Still getting an option. How do I remove that completely? We'll go into here, tab, grab those, delete them, then edit again, match one more time. Do you come back? Main bones didn't, but their handles did. Okay. So, tab, grab those, delete. That should be everything. Edit one more time. Matched rig. Should be gone. Okay. All right. Now we go back in. Now we're going to add our butt bones manually without using the limb options. That's what I really want to understand and know. How do we add it without using the limb options? Because they have too many options. I don't want that many. I just need to be able to rig it, bring it into Unity. Okay. So now they're just gone. But they are here. They are in my base rig. All right. Perfect. Which is what I wanted. All right. Now that we've done that, we can go back to weight painting. So we're going to take our butt bone and paint it like this. I wish they had a radial version of this. That'd be handy rather than a linear. Nothing else is moving. Perfect. Then we go back to trying to move this guy. All right, so it's staying in place more. That's what we wanted. Just what we wanted. Excuse me. Okay, gotcha. We want to select these ones and just do click. Oh, okay, now, there we go. Okay, so this, I believe, should be easier to wait out. There's still quite a bit of influence. expected that to assist a bit. But that looks good. Stretch, stretch. Yeah, that's actually pretty darn good. Nice. All right. Now, come here. Why aren't they moving with the body? You should be parented to. Which one are you parented to? There's 2 bones there. Jesus Christ. All right, that one. Who the fuck are you parented to? I don't have to look at it that way. I can go tab, select you, find you in here, and just go up one. I B. But most importantly, you are parented to root X, which is this one. We want our butt bones to be parented to root X. I think we might call it here. Oh, I need to understand how to add bones to these rigs because they don't seem to work as I expect, which is frustrating. Because right now, when I move the rig here, the butt doesn't move. Move with that one. Or that one. Or any of these. Just not, they're not parented to what I expect them parented to, which is, this bone that I can see and moves. I guess it's not that bone, is it? There's something else I parented it to. I parented it to the reference bone. Now, soon gone. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Taking tomorrow off. No, I will be streaming for sure. Gotta get that. Gotta wrap up the avatar. I'm hoping to have pics finished by the end of day tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be around. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I will be calling it here. I'm sure I could keep fooling around with this for a while, but we're gonna call it here. Boom, boom. I hope you have a great rest of your day, Kayomri. Everyone else who has been hanging out with me and the followers, Rodrigo's, Lovi, Tato, Schloopdot, thank you all for following me today. Very, very much appreciated. There's a lot more in the works for sharing with you all. But enjoy the rest of your day and see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.